Hey guys, this is Brianna. Today is September 29th or 28th, 2023, day 90 of the challenge. So it has officially been 3 months of doing this challenge, and it's been an interesting ride. Today I had the opportunity to actually speak with this week's radio guest. So I'm super excited to be able to interview him. And he and I, talked a bit. And one thing that he asked me was if I do self-care. And I think I've actually made a video about this, and I had to be honest with him and mention that it has not been a priority for me. I do recognize that it's something that I definitely need to do. And so we're going to be talking about a lot of different things on the radio show because he is all about positive energy, mindset, and self-care and stuff like that. So I'm excited to learn more about him, his business, and what it is that he does. So I think he'll be a great guest for the show. So that's going to be on Sunday from 2 to 3 o'clock. It's every Sunday from 2 to 3 o'clock on the KCAA radio station. It's 106.5 FM, 1050 AM, or you can listen live by going to the radio station at kcaaradio.com to listen live. And then also it gets turned into a podcast as well, in which case you can listen anytime. The title of the show is called The Journey into Business and Entrepreneurship. Also, I had a chance to speak with my business partner, Dante Miller. He and I kind of got on the same page on a few things, especially with what our next steps are going forward. And I'm super excited. So he and I talked a lot about how we can basically maximize our profitability with the fact that a lot of people are adding ADUs to their homes and they're needing loans. And so, while talking to him, I'm like, man, this is amazing. Like, I think that I need to kind of change my steps on how I've been approaching things within the real estate world, because he's saying, like, because of the fact that we're in a different market, we need to prepare for be a little bit safer with how we're investing. So the way we're talking about going about it is by essentially being the bank. So instead of being those people who are actively going out there for deals and to do fix and flips and stuff like that, we want to acquire capital so that way we can lend to the people who are doing those deals. And when he was talking about it, I'm like, okay, well, that's something that's more of a long-term goal that I've thought about in the past. And he's saying to do that now, and all we have to do is, of course, get the capital from people, everyday people who want to invest. I can't tell you how many times I've ran into people who are like, oh, I would love to invest, I just don't know what to do. And so if we have that capital, we can invest with them into these projects where people are needing money, because apparently, according to him, people can't go to the bank and get a traditional loan, $100,000 loan, just to build an ADU. Apparently, there's some issues with doing that. Sometimes they're wanting to refinance the entire loan at the including the new 100,000. But if people were to do that, then obviously their interest rates, which more than likely they have it super cheap right now, are going to be extremely high. So they're going to be paying 7%, maybe even more on their mortgage, opposed to just keeping it the way it is. And then we can supply the capital that they need to get the project done. And we would put a lien on the property to make sure that there's security there for the investors. So that's the avenue that we're looking at. We're planning to have a conversation with someone that I met last week at the conference that I had attended and spoke at. This is a gentleman who's in construction. He really wants to invest, and he is so gung-ho on getting it done and investing his money. And so he and I are going to have a conversation supposedly tomorrow. And I'm going to try to see if I can get a conversation with Dante on the call tomorrow, but if not, it'll be next week. But anyway, guys, that's my update for today. This is my journey to business and entrepreneurship. I will see you guys tomorrow.